Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs. And today we're gonna do the countdown of the top 10 WWE Elite action figures of 2023. So 2023 again was a remarkable year for WWE action figure collectors. We had so many elites, so many great figures. We had ultimates, we had basics, we had battle packs, and the list goes on. But today we're going to count down 10 of the best WWE action figures that were released by Mattel in the last year. So this is my list, just a disclaimer. Some of your favorite figures might not be included in this because I just put in some of the figures that were very near and dear to me, close to heart for me, and I really liked them in hand. So my top 10 figures might be different from yours, but let me know down in the comment section below if I missed out any of the figures that you think should have made this list. But no more talking, let's get started and let's get into the top 10 WWE Elite action figures of 2023. Alright, so before we get started with the top 10, I wanted to take a look at some of the honorable mentions. Now, these were figures that were really great, but unfortunately, because of one reason or the other, just couldn't break into the top 10. So first of all, we have the Elite 101 Ricochet figure. This was an update of the high flyer that we really needed, and I love this choice of attire for Ricochet. This has the nice flaming logos on his trousers. It has Ricochet down here, real nice abs. Look at that. Even his muscles have muscles. So this was Ricochet 101 Elite. This figure came with the Intercontinental Championship. Let me just put this aside. The next figure that we have is Dakota Kai from Elite 104. This was another amazing action figure. Women's figures have come a long way over the last few years. We now have amazing joints, good articulation. We don't have those slappy hands anymore. We have interchangeable hands. This figure would have been much more amazing if it came with the Women's Tag Team Championships. That's advertised right here. We didn't get that, but that's okay. Not a problem. Let's just keep Dakota Kai right here. The next figure, of course, he is Johnny Knoxville from Elite Series 101 once again. So this figure, I know he's not a wrestler, but just having him to commemorate his WrestleMania match against Sami Zayn, I think this was a great gesture on part of Mattel to give us this figure. Great moment in time. I think he had a decent match. It was very entertaining. It wasn't a wrestling spectacle, but I still like the match. It's good for what it was. So Johnny Knoxville. Up next, another honorable mention was the Greatest Hits Harley Race figure. This was actually a re-release, so I didn't want to kind of put it in the top 10, but it was a great thing for a lot of collectors who did not get to pick up Harley Race the first time round. So this was a chance for people to get this. So Harley Race is one of our honorable mentions. Up next, we also have the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner. First time in the line. I love figures that are first time in the line. Gives us a different array of superstars that we can add to our shelves. So this was really exciting for me to have Rick Steiner. I think Rick Steiner made the #1 in Carl Peterson's list. So yeah, this was a great figure, and he picks up an honorable mention in my top 10. Next, we also have the other member of Damage Control. We have Io Sky. This one comes with the Women's Tag Team Championship. Really good figure. I love the colors on this one. She's currently the WWE Women's Champion. Really nice figure. This set was a banger, right? Elite 105. This set was a banger. It had so many great figures. Maybe some of them we'll see in the countdown. Spoiler alert. And the final figure of my honorable mentions has to be him, Carmelo Hayes, from once again Elite 105. First time in the line. This was the chase figure actually. Came in red as well as purple. Really nice coat. And back of the packaging says Carmelo Hayes right here. His bio. Really good figure. Again, banger set 105. So these were my honorable mentions. And now let's get into the top 10. All right, so number 10 is a figure from the Legends line. We have first time in the line, Brother Love. Brother Love was part of Legends 19. I was able to acquire this figure from the UK. So this is not the standard US release, as is evident from the back of the card. It doesn't have the bio, which is kind of strange. But anyways, this was a great figure. I think this came with a really nice suited body. Let me just get the figure right in front of you. Came with a really nice suited body with a book of love, a nice microphone. Really looks nice because you can display him with your Undertaker figures. Remember, he was the manager when the Undertaker made his debut back in the day. So this figure looks really nice, really great moment in time. That's what I really love about my action figures. They should represent something. And this figure represents a moment in WWE history that is iconic. So number 10 is Brother Love. All right, so now we look at number 9. And number 9 is none other than the Ruthless Aggression era, Tori Wilson. Another first time in the line. I love these figures. I think this one looks really, really toyetic on the shelf. This figure came with a ton of accessories, and Tori Wilson grabs number 9. If I would just to bring this figure right here, you can see the pink really kind of puts the figure in perspective, really nice. I love the Ruthless Aggression era set, although it went on for a really short amount of time. I would have liked for it to go on a little longer. Reminds me of the time I grew up watching WWE during the Ruthless Aggression era. Great set, great figure, and she grabs number 9. Number 8, we have the Legends Series 18, Paul E. Dangerously. This was another suited figure that I really, really liked. I love managers. I love figures that are just a little different, out of the ordinary. So Paulie Dangerously was one of those. And this was a great figure, right? This was a great set, actually. The entire Legends 18 was an amazing set. You had the head shrinkers, you had two chase figures, you had Paulie Dangerously, and of course Hulk Hogan. So just taking a closer look, you have the bio for Paulie right there. And the figure was actually a 2-in-1, right? You could have Paul Heyman from his ECW days with the hat. And then you also had Paulie Dangerously from the Dangerous Alliance in WCW. So this was a great figure for me, and Paulie Dangerously goes at number 8. All right, so the countdown is heating up, and at number 7 we have the former NXT champion, Braun Breaker. Another amazing figure from Elite Series 104. I love this figure. Pays homage to his dad's attire with all the numbers, the bright pink with the NXT belt. What more could you ask? Just taking a quick look at the back of the figure. Elite Series 104. This was a great set. We had a lot of amazing figures. We had the bio for Braun Breaker with the NXT title right here. Look at that man. He is so jacked. It's all of those Tyner jeans right there. And turning it around, here we go. Amazing figure. Great health sculpt for a first Elite. I think amazing, amazing attire. It has all the numbers. Kind of pays homage to his father, Rick Steiner. So yeah, he comes in at number 7. So number 6 is the Legend Series 18, Samu and Fatu. Of course, I know I'm putting 2 figures, but hear me out. These 2 figures were amazing, and there's no way I could just put one of them on the list and omit the other. So I needed to add both of these figures to the number 6 spot, and I'm talking about the Chase figures, which represents their time in WCW as the Samoan SWAT team. These 2 figures are actually amazing. I haven't taken them out of the package yet because I need to make some more space on my WCW shelf. But these are going to look so good alongside the Paulie Dangerously as well. So these 2 figures, really, really toyetic, really nice looking. Back of the package for both of them has the bio for Samu and Fatu. And turning it around, we have these 2 men. Really, really good looking, really nice. I have the Chase attire. This is actually the first time in the line for head shrinker Samu. Really nice. I have the Hasbros as well. Really like these figures. So they come in at number 6. And now we're breaking into the top 5. And number 5, who else could it be other than the Ring General, Gunther? Another amazing action figure. Gunther comes with the soft goods overcoat that he has. I took the Intercontinental Championship belt from Ricochet and added it right here. But Elite Series 102 Gunther is an amazing figure. I know we had the Walter before that as a ringside exclusive, but this figure is just something else. The face sculpt, the look, the red overcoat, kind of just very toyetic, looks really nice on the shelf, and I love the way this figure looks. So Gunther is number 5. And coming in at number 4, he is the Heartbreak Kid. He is Shawn Michaels from the Survivor Series Elite set. I love this figure because it represents such an amazing moment in time. The first ever Elimination Chamber match. I have so many fond memories of that match. I wanted Kane to win, but Shawn Michaels was a good pick to win that as well. This figure represents the Heartbreak Kid in that moment with the big gold heavyweight championship. Really nice pants. I think there was a lot of fear about these pants coming out to be more of a black than brown, but I think Mattel did a great job. Really nice deco on the boots. Really good figure. He has that soccer mom sort of a haircut, but I still like this. You can look at the face and say that is Shawn Michaels. Has all the tattoos and stuff. A little bit of body hair right there. And yeah, really good figure. And he comes in at number 4. All right, so we're breaking into the top 3 right now. And number 3 is none other than Dolph Ziggler from the SummerSlam Elite Series set. Now, this figure is such an amazing figure. I've been wanting an updated version of Dolph Ziggler for such a long time. I think this figure was ranked number 1 by My Damn Toys. So that just goes to say how amazing of a figure this is. It's such a travesty that Dolph Ziggler is no longer with the WWE right now, but this figure is such an amazing piece. You can see the pink tights right there. Really, really nice. This is from his SummerSlam match against Goldberg. Comes with a Mr. Perfect Build-A-Figure. Really nice back of the packaging. Has a bit of a bio for Dolph Ziggler. Really amazing talent. I hope he does well in the independent circuit, in TNA, NGPW, wherever he goes. Really talented wrestler. And he is at number 3. And coming in at number 2, he is none other than Eazy-E from the Ruthless Aggression series, Eric Bischoff. So let me just tell you a story. Mattel started making WWE action figures from back in 2010. And now we are in 2024. But it took us 13 years and the end of 2023 for us to get a nice Eric Bischoff figure for the first time. So that just goes to tell you how much people wanted this figure, how anticipated of a release this one was, and Mattel delivered. With the jacket, the jeans, the mic, the extra head, this figure was everything that we wanted from a Mattel Eric Bischoff. So nothing much to say, just an amazing figure and a really, really good figure to fill that hole in our collection. So Eric Bischoff is at number 2. And finally, number 1 is none other than the big bad booty daddy. He is Scott Steiner. Could it really be anyone else? I mean, this figure for me was the figure of the year. There was so much deco going on for this figure. The pants, really nice. The entire body looks like a new torso. The biceps, gigantic, huge. And what great likeness for Scott Steiner. I mean, Mattel knocked it out of the park in this first time in the line. As I said, you'll see a lot of first time releases in my figure list, but I am really a mark for these sort of figures. I mean, just take a look at the body right here. Really amazing, nice chainmail headgear, biceps, newly tooled for sure. This has to be different, and just an amazing treatment. And I can't wait to see more of Scott Steiner releases in the Elite line or in the Ultimates line. It was really sad that we did not get the Ultimate Edition figure, but this was really, really an amazing release, and he makes it to the top of the list, number 1. So these were the top 10 WWE Elite figures of 2023 for me. This was an amazing year to be collecting WWE Elite action figures, and I look forward to more amazing figures in 2024. So let me know, what do you think? Which amazing action figures did I miss in my top 10? And what do you think should have been included? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and also follow me on Instagram as WrestleFigMan. So, till the next time, see you again. Bye bye.